Good morning and welcome to Yoga with Natalie. Welcome back after the summer break, and this yoga class will go nice and easy. So the deal that sometimes our bodies just need time for readjusting. So we're going to go quite easy, but it will be a lovely yoga flow. If this is your first yoga class, just be very mindful not to push into any pain and just know the difference. You'll start to get to know the difference between what feels like a nice stretch and what's actually like any kind of sharp pain. Back off and just come into a favorite pose like a child's pose, or simply lie on your back. If you do like this live recording, and if you are watching the class on YouTube later, you are very welcome to leave me a coffee, buy me a coffee, and the link for that is in the description below. Should have rehearsed that line, but anyway, here we go. In all the imperfections that is a live class, welcome my live students and recording students. I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start off with in child's pose. Sorry, I was getting waved at there on the screen, so I've been thrown off. With our knees slightly apart, or as far as the mat distance. So I'm just going to turn sideways to see how far away my knees are, and my toes are together. Now, if you are a veteran yogi, you will know, just go on ahead into the pose. If you haven't been with me before, or you haven't done any yoga before, you're going to walk your hands forward to bring your forehead to the mat. If your forehead doesn't reach the mat, you're very welcome to grab some cushions or a block. Some yoga teachers recommend to try and use like a big book instead of a block, but to be honest, that's never really worked for me because the pages, the book will get ruined, really. Very concerned about my books. So the blocks you can find in most sports stores, online. They're really handy. And breathe. Noticing any feelings you have today. Maybe it's a feeling of relief that you're on the mat again after the summer break. Maybe it's a feeling of guilt that you haven't been on the mat. I just want you to take a leaf out of Robbie Williams' book and just say no regrets. All that matters now is right here, right now. You are on your mat now. Nothing else matters. And I've just mentioned 3 different song titles there in the space of 1 minute. If you know what they are, please pop them in the comments. Let me know if I'm the only one who noticed. Full of cliche song titles here in Yoga with Natalie. And slowly, when you're ready, inhale. Resting onto your elbows, raising your hips, meeting me in tabletop. Tabletop. Your wrists are under your shoulders, our knees are under our hips. Okay, back is nice and tight, and it's a good time to start to notice the pelvic floor, including this area under the stomach. Can you see where my hand is? Here, under the navel. We're really going to concentrate on firming that up, like if you're going to put on a pair of jeans without any elastic in it. Okay, so remember those jeans? Yeah. Okay, think about you're trying to get the fly up on those jeans. That's how we hold our Mula Bandha. Staying here for just a moment longer, noticing how that feels. Don't worry if you don't get it first time, it will come. And now I want you to relax it down by pushing your stomach down to the mat, raising your hips, looking up, raise your chin. That's it. Lovely. For cow. And cat, chin to chest. Push up between the shoulder blades. And cow. Inhale, stomach down, chin up. Lovely. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, hips up, shallow in the lower back. That's it. Chin to chest. For cat, press up between the shoulder blades, chin on the chest, and the hips might come forward a little bit. Two more. Cow, drop the tummy, look up with the inhale. Cat, exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Tabletop, reset, suck in that, put on those skinny jeans. That's it. And inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it through, right ear on the mat. Inhale, right arm up. Lovely. Right arm back to the mat. Hand, I should say. Left arm up with the inhale. And exhale, left ear to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, left hand to the mat. Cat, cow, cow. Stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts. Lovely. Starts to feel good. Chin to chest, around the spine. Walking the hands forward for puppy dog pose. This is a great pose if you work at a desk a lot. Walking the hands out, and when your arms are stretched, then bring your forehead to the mat. The difference between this puppy dog pose and child pose that we did at the beginning is a puppy dog pose, our hips are over our knees. So our hips are up in the air. That's it. You should feel a lovely stretch over your shoulders, your rib cage. Maybe to begin with, it's a bit of a tight stretch. Please don't worry. With more practice, it'll become even more comfortable and like a relief, like a wonderful feeling. You can use a block here either under your forehead. Be sure to use your inhale when you're coming out of this pose. So inhale, take forehead off the mat, walk the hands back. Well done. And just for the contrast, toes together, knees apart, child's pose. Walking the hands back out. Breathe. Just noticing the difference, how the hips feel. It really is a gentle flow now. If you're regular to Yoga with Natalie flows, you'll know that we are going nice and easy. Starting off. September's hard enough as it is. And inhale, hips off the heels, back up to tabletop position. I want you to think about that Mula Bandha again. Bringing in the stomach. That's it. Another thing, another way of figuring out how to tighten up the Mula Bandha is think about bringing your navel in towards your spine. There we go, nice and strong. Now look at your hands. I want you to take one hand step forward, if you know what I mean. So step your hands forward, turn your toes over, lift your knees up, and meet me in downward dog. If you're new to yoga, downward dog is basically we're making an upside down V with our bodies. pressing your chest towards your thighs. If you are with me for a while or you're doing yoga for a while, you might get a lovely stretch down your calves. Lovely. We're really trying to press our heels towards the ground. Don't worry if they don't get there. A lot of that is years and years in practice, and some of it, genetics. Breathe. Now start pedaling with me. Bend the left knee and straighten the left knee, bend the right knee. Straighten the right knee, bend the left knee. Straighten the left knee, bend the right knee. Straighten the right knee, bend the left. Now bend the right. That's it, you got it. Noticing how that feels on each straight leg. And with your next inhale, I want you to walk forwards all the way until your feet are behind your hands. Bend those knees. Bring your chin to your chest and notice how this feels. Your chest is against your thighs. That's it. Inhale, stretching your arms out, welcoming the day. Bring your arms all the way up with a big inhale, looking up at your thumbs. Tighten the mula bandha, that space underneath your navel, and exhale, arms down by your side. Breathe. Well done. We're standing up. We made it. Excellent. Standing here in mountain pose for a minute, and we're just going to no. We're just going to think about the straight line from the ear, the shoulder, the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Now, you won't be able to see my arms on video. I will tell you what's happening with them. Don't worry. Okay. Exhale everything out of your lungs. Inhale. Feel your ribs. They should be almost knocking against your arms as you inhale. So inhale outwards like a butterfly wing, ladybird wings, or a DeLorean car. Imagine your ribs are coming out and up like this. That's it. Exhaling in your own time and inhaling in your own time, but do try and make those inhales nice and big. And exhale. That's it. Now turn your palms outwards. And with your next inhale, bring your arms up over your head, keeping your arms straight and bring your palms together. Now look up at your thumb. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Look at your right thumb. Inhale, arms up over your head. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Look at your left thumb. That's it. Inhale, arms up over your head. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, mini back bend cactus arms like this. That's it, looking up at the ceiling. Well done. Inhale, arms up over your head. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Bend at the hips. Okay, and I want your chest against your legs. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Feels good to do it. Inhale. We're going to halfway lift, sucking our tummy in and doing a half. That's it. Flat back, flat legs, bent straight legs. Exhale, forward fold, hands on the mat, and walk your gorgeous feet back to a high plank. If high plank is automatically uncomfortable for you, I want you to lower your knees down. Actually, you know what? First class back, everyone lower your knees down. Keeping the torso nice and strong. Slowly bend the elbows, but keep them tucked in beside your ribs and lower your body all the way down. Flip your feet over, raise your chest up, look at the wall in front of you, whatever's there. And now look back down at your mat, turn your toes over, press your chest off the mat, then your knees off the mat, and we're in downward dog again. Breathe. Now, if down dog isn't feeling comfy for you today, you're very welcome to come into child's pose. Just keep breathing. This time, I want you to exhale as much as you can. Exhale, 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 everything out of your lungs. And then your inhale will look after itself. With your next inhale, walking your feet forward. That's it. Make sure that your torso is against your thighs. Before we inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palm facing out and bringing your arms up over your head as you straighten up, standing upright, really stretching up to the sky. And exhale, arms down by your side. Beautiful. Breathe. Well done. Taking a moment again, the power pose, mountain pose. The pose that is so good for our posture. It's very good for confidence. It's easy, but many of us do this instead, or texting, or slouching. Straight line, ear, shoulder, hip, knee. Contract the mula bandha here. That's it. Breathe. It's really good for our backs. Facing the palms out. Inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Look at the left thumb. Keep the hips facing forward. Inhale, arms up over your head. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Look at the right thumb. Good, well done. Inhale, arms up over the head. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, mini back bend, cactus arms. Look up at the sky and inhale, arms up over the head. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, let the head hang, torso on, chest glued. Inhale, halfway lift to your beautiful side angle, 90-degree angle, beautiful. Hands on the mat. Walk or step the feet back, high plank. If you can stay in high plank, really use the torso to do so. Loving it. Well done. Other than that, lower the knees down. Still using the torso for the strength. We're all lowering down to the mat now, nice and slowly with control. The slower, the better. All the way down till your whole body is flush against the mat. Flip the feet over. Peel the chest off the mat. Ever so slightly. Be very careful of the lower back. Flip the feet over again. Push the body off the mat. Down dog. Well done. Second sense of the some salutation of the day. Breathe. Exhaling everything out of your lungs. Even all that the air in the top of your lungs, let it go. Let it out. That's it. And with the next inhale, walking the feet forward until they're just behind the hands. And halfway lift. Forward fold. That's it. Inhale, arms up over the head, palms to touch, looking up at the thumbs, and exhale, arms down by your side. Well done. Balance, the key for longevity. Let's go. Standing, looking at the mat, and we are going to come into a tree pose. Now, what we're going to do is, don't worry about your left and the right. As long as you're not trying to lift your right leg and your left leg off the mat at the same time, which would obviously end up, you would be hovering. Let me know if you can do that. Bring your right knee forward and bring the sole of your right foot against your left calf or against your left inner thigh. Well done. You can hold on to your ankle if you wish, if you have your foot up on your thigh. And bring your left hand into prayer pose. Right hand into prayer. Breathe. Now think about that area underneath your navel, your stomach area, your mula bandha. And just think, are you pushing your tummy out? It's so easy to push our tummy out in this. If so, remember those horrible genes without the stretch. That's it. Well done. Beautiful adjustments. Absolutely gorgeous energy. Well done. And lowering the hands back down. Coming out of the pose the way we came in, knee back to center. Well done. Shake the left leg out if you wish, getting some blood back in there. Other side, whichever way you did before, do the other side now. So the foot, if you do the left foot is going against the left, right inner thigh or the right calf. Breathe. Shoulders. Think about your shoulders, and before you bring your hands into prayer, just try and think about straightening your shoulders, making sure they're over the hips, and breathe. Well done. When you're ready, right hand into prayer and left hand into prayer. Release the hands, left hand back to the ankle. If your foot is at the higher position, left knee back, shake it out. Well done. Take a wee sip of water if you wish. As you can see, I'm still in my mother-in-law's house. Life is, we're taking it as it is. And just as a reminder to us all that even in the life's imperfections is when we need yoga the most. So thank you for being with me, even though my background is a bit woohoo. And you know what? My background in our new house will probably be plasterboard for a while as well. The most important thing is that you can see me. Let me know if you can't see me in the comments below, and that you are enjoying the class. Everything else around us, it doesn't matter. Okay, and also that you can hear me because I just got new AirPods for my birthday. Thank you, Dorothy and all. Okay, now standing up nice and straight, mountain pose again. Let's go down and stay down. Palms outside. Inhale. Exhale. Everything out of the lungs, all the way, all that air out of the top of the lungs. That's it. And the biggest inhale of the day. Let's go. Arms up over your head, palms to touch. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Look at the right thumb. Inhale, arms up over your head. Look at your thumb. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Look at the left thumb. Inhale, arms above your head. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Left foot back, right foot back, high plank. Noticing how it feels. Well done. Lowering all the way down to the mat, or indeed, if you wish, you can chaturanga, going from high plank to low plank. Flip the feet over and coming into up dog. If you're flush against the mat, remember, peel your chest off, go into mini cobra. That's it. Looking back down the mat, everyone. And flip the feet over. Meet me in down dog. Breathe. If you're looking at your feet and you're wondering, oh my goodness, are they too far apart? Are they too close together? We're looking for hip distance apart. If you feel any kind of discomfort in your elbow joints, put a little tiny, tiny micro bend into your elbows. That'll force the muscles to work as opposed to relying on the joint flexibility. Now, coming back into high plank, and how we're going to do that is start lifting the heels off the mat while bringing the body forward until the shoulders are over the arms. That's it. Well done. Excellent. And now lowering all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. We're going to just bring in a little gondola pose, bringing the hands to behind the back. Okay, so the arms, try and get your hands to meet on your bum. Interlace the fingers, zip the legs together. That's it. I know, it's not our favorite part, but we're going to get through it, okay? Lift the toes off the mat, keep the legs straight. Now lift the shins off the mat, the knees, the thighs might come as well. And lift the hands off the bum, bringing them up. Well done. Breathe. That's it. Now lift the chest off, look forwards, gondola pose, breathe for 3, 2, 1, and release. Let it go. Come into belly shavasana. Oh, best shavasana ever. So belly shavasana is we're lying on our stomach, palms are facing up, left ear or right ear, doesn't matter, on the mat. Toes are together and heels are further apart. And this is a great pose to relax in if you suffer from sciatica. It's actually how I sleep. It's so lovely. Really good for our neck, all that texting we do, iPadding, computer work. Breathe. Inhale, lift the ear off the mat. Bring the chin back to the mat and bring the head as close to the mat like you could almost kiss it. Bring the arms out in front. Yes, I said arms out in front. Okay, now lift the toes off the mat and at the same time lift the arms off the mat. Before you know it, you're flying. Superman pose. Fly, fly, fly. Peel the chest off the mat. That's it. Fly. Keep flying for 3, 2, 1, and release. Right ear to the mat. Palms facing up. Breathe. Bringing the chin back to center. Bring your hands to beside your chest. So your fingernails are underneath your shoulders. Flip the feet over. Slowly bring the hips, peel the chest off the mat and bring your hips up and come back into child's pose. So toes together, knees apart, forehead to the mat. Counter stretch for all that back work and breathe. Noticing how this child's pose might differ from our first child's pose today. Inhale, slowly bringing the hips off the heels. And walking the knees forward. Bring the hips to the mat, stretching the legs out in front. Sitting in a lovely Dandasana. So Dandasana is straight, our legs are straight and our backs are straight at a 90-degree angle. That's it. Now bring your knees up towards the ceiling. by just having a little bend in them. Inhale, arms up over your head, forward fold. Try and reach your toes. If you can reach your toes, take your two peace sign fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Now, keeping the back as straight as possible, press your chest towards your knees. If your arms are bending, bend them on the outside. That's it. Beautiful. Breathe. Forward fold. That's it. Well done. Gorgeous straight back. So we're looking for straight back here, and I'll remind myself. Inhale, exhale, release, relax, let go. Straightening both knees again, but then lifting the left knee, okay? Bring the left foot over the right foot, approximately around the knee area, a little bit before the knee is better. Lift the left arm up, bring it to behind the back and using kind of like a kickstand, right arm up and wrap it around the left leg while your chest is shining towards the left side of the room. That's it. Beautiful. If you wish, you can do the slice. So that's bringing your elbow in between the left leg and the torso. Slowly bringing the chin towards the left shoulder. If this is your first yoga with Natalie class or your first yoga class or your first twist, it is normal to be completely confused right now. My left, my arm, my right, don't worry. We've all been there. Inhale. Reset. Coming back out the way you came in, very importantly, meeting me in Dandasana again. And right knee up, the other side. So right knee bent, bring the right foot over the left foot, right arm up, right hand to the back of the mat. That's why we do the left side first, so you can see the screen. And wrap the left arm around the leg or left arm up, slice it in. That's it. Breathe. Chin towards the right shoulder. Just feel a lovely stretch in the torso. Lovely twist or twist. We're massaging the internal organs here. Making sure the back is as straight as possible by still having a control in that torso. And inhale, release. That's it. Okay. Bringing the hips forward. That's it. Walking the hips forward and coming down to lie on the back. Coming into our beautiful, gorgeous pose. Wind removing pose. Bringing the legs in towards the torso. Wrapping the arms around the legs if it's possible to do so. Grabbing opposite elbows, wrists, or if fingers. If this isn't possible, you can hold the sides of your thighs or your shins. It's genetic. Legs, arms, length. Breathe. Bring in some ankle circles here. That's it. Just rotating ankles. Well done. Right hand on top of the left knee. Right hand on top of the left knee. Slowly draw the legs over to the right. When your legs are lying on the ground, then bring your left arm out long, shoulder height, and bring your chin to your left shoulder. Breathe. Slowly using the help of your elbows if you wish, bring your legs back to center. One at a time is much better for the back. Left hand on top of right knee and draw the legs to the left. Right arm out long. Bring your chin towards the right shoulder and breathe. Bringing your legs back to center and then letting them go long for Shavasana. So Shavasana, our legs are long, our arms are down by our sides, palms facing up, toes pointing in opposite direction. Chin press it into your chest and then let it go. Bring the back of your head to the mat. Grab any cardigan, slippers, socks, blankets, whatever you need for a few minutes relaxation. Slowly bringing awareness back to your body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Bringing your legs into your chest and giving yourself a lovely self-care hug. Slowly rolling over onto your right side. Or if you don't have space on your right side because of furniture, then you can go to your left side into a fetal position. Just taking a pause here before we start the rest of the day. Placing the top hand into the ground or the mat and coming up into an easy seated position. Maybe that's your legs are out long. Maybe your feet are cross-legged. That's it. Sitting up nice and straight. Thinking about your shoulders over your hips, even in these final moments of yoga class, carrying it into the rest of your day. You can bring your palms facing up, so your hands on top of your knees, your palms facing up, or indeed you can bring your hands into prayer. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for Yoga with Natalie. Sorry. Oh, trying to get it right because I know it's going on YouTube anyway, in all its imperfections. And that's what this class is about, just letting go. It's a live recording, and I'm really happy that you joined us. I hope to do another class later this week. I'll let you know by email, and I'll put a link in the description below. So, or subscribe to the YouTube belly thing. Yeah, and then it will come up for the next class will come up. Okay, bye. Thank you all for joining. Bye, bye, bye.